guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Animal Man, issue 23, and before I start talking about this issue, just have a couple updates. First update is that I have Comic Uno episode 10 up, and that is the show where I review all of the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics for episode 10 of Comic Uno on DarkAvengerINC, which are Nova issue 7, Venom issue 39, Pandora issue 3, and Green Lantern New Guardians issue 23. So if you want to go check out those reviews, go check out Comic Uno episode 10, which will be annotated. But before I start talking about, the issue, I do have a couple more updates. First update is that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is premiering on Tuesday. Now that, does conflict with our live show on Tuesday for Dark Avenger Inc., 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So we don't know if we should watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. during the live show, or will you guys watch the live show if Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is also playing at the same time. For the first episode, we are going to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. during the show and have like a live interpretation of it and talk about other stuff as the show goes on. But if we don't do this every week, I will not be able to read it. I will not be able to review Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Every week because I wouldn't have enough time to, unless you want it like the day after. But I don't really think you guys would want it the day after. So yeah, that's my thing that we need to figure out. So in the comments below, tell me what you guys want. Do you want the 2-hour comic book show? Do you want Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. during the show? What do you guys think we should do with that? Other thing is I'm almost really close to 3,000 subs, so I want to do a special video for, of course, and I want your ideas of what I should do for 3,000 subs, so definitely tell me in the comments below, but let's talk about Animal Man, issue 23. The cover is cool. I wasn't totally excited about it because I'm like, who is this? Like, I didn't know who this creature was or this villain was, and he didn't really look that cool. I'm like, oh, what's going on with his head? I was like, oh, well, the rain of blood, alright, the red has a lot to do with blood. So I was like, alright, it has to do with the red. But, like, was I really expecting a lot from this villain? Not really. So, I wasn't, totally excited about reading this issue because of the cover, but I did have it in the middle of my pile. I still really love Animal Man. It's really one of my favorite series. I'm still excited about it, but the cover didn't make me put it on the top of my pile. But let's see what's going on with this issue, see if I liked it. So we do get to see a little aftermath of Buddy still being that kind of Oscar nominee. It's not really Oscars, they call it like the Hollywood something, but it's pretty much like the Oscars is like, and then, of course, the press has to talk about him, and they're like, well, you know what, Animal Man's just a stunt, we believe. He's only doing it to promote his movie and promote the awards. And obviously, as readers, we know he's Animal Man. He's doing this because he's a superhero, and he wants to protect his family. And he wants to be a superhero and use his powers for good. So we know that, but the press is saying, oh, well, it's only a publicity stunt for his award show to try to win and try to promote his movie. So that's what's going on with his celebrity life, which we always get a little taste of in every issue. We also get a story with Maxine. She wants to save her brother, even though Cliff did die. She wants to have everything in her power to try to revive Cliff, either in the red or maybe just in real life also, but she wants to see Cliff again. So in her, 4-year-old mentality, she tries to do this, which I think is really fun. I think they do it in a really good job. That kid is trying to save her brother. And, does a good way in mourning her brother also. But again, in a 4-year-old type of mentality. But there is a big villain, our main villain, who actually has Buddy's blood from the last issue because he has the minions, the mishap Animal Men. And he does get the blood of Buddy Baker, and he's able to control the red. So Maxine and Buddy feel that something's going on with the red, and he's going to try to destroy the red. And that's pretty much what went on in this issue. I thought it was a very solid issue. I thought we did get a lot of the same things, though. A lot of repeating things. Like, Maxine has been trying to save Cliff for a couple issues now. And then we had the Buddy celebrity thing, which we've been getting for a while now. So nothing really new happened except this villain, which I thought was really cool towards the end. I don't know if I love the villain, but I like the concept of the villain. He's trying to destroy the red. Usually only people in the red are Maxine and the totems and Buddy, so it's kind of cool to see other people who don't have a good motive in the red. And I won't spoil the ending, but there's someone in the red already that wants to destroy the red also. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. So the cliffhanger was good, but it's not as good as it... I mean, it's a solid issue, very solid issue. But for Animal Man, I always put it on more on a high pedestal, and I always expect more. from the series. So this one, it did have a lot of repeating things here, a lot of repeated themes here. I kind of want them just to get to the award ceremony already. Like, I feel like that's been going on for a little while too. I mean, I love the celebrity stuff, but I want to get to the award ceremony, and I feel like that will be a big issue because they've been building up to that. And of course, the whole Cliff death they've been building up with Maxine, which I really like what they're doing with her character and how she kind of mourns for Cliff and want Cliff back because she has all these powers. So I do like that. Ellen, the wife / mother, she's, mourning also, and the way she's mourns is, it's confusing for, I guess, readers, like, oh, why don't you go with Buddy? But it's kind of understandable also, so I'm excited to see where that story goes. Of course, this is, a family book, now the family's broken, so we're exploring more of that. But I like this issue. I thought it was solid. I thought the ending is really where you got interested in the book, but again, there is a lot of repeated stuff. So I am going to give this 4 stars. The art was good. It's a solid issue, just not one of the best issues for Animal Man. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Reddit situations. And don't forget to like me on Facebook. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.